Fatty fish are among the most nutrient-dense foods available, offering a unique combination of essential vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that are difficult to obtain from other dietary sources. Species such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, trout, and herring are particularly rich in long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, including EPA and DHA, which are critical for cardiovascular health, brain function, and the modulation of inflammatory processes throughout the body. These fatty acids have been consistently linked to reduced triglyceride levels, improved arterial flexibility, lower blood pressure, and even potential protection against age-related cognitive decline. In addition to omega-3s, fatty fish are one of the few natural dietary sources of vitamin D, a fat-soluble vitamin essential for calcium absorption, bone mineralization, and immune system regulation. Many people, especially those living in areas with limited sunlight, struggle to meet recommended vitamin D intake, making fatty fish an important contributor to overall health. Fatty fish also supply high-quality protein, selenium, iodine, and B vitamins, which support metabolic functions, thyroid health, and antioxidant defense. Despite these clear benefits, fatty fish can also harbor persistent organic pollutants, POPs, particularly polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and dioxins. These compounds are lipophilic, meaning they dissolve in fat and accumulate over time in the fatty tissue of fish. Because these contaminants are highly stable and resistant to breakdown, they persist in the environment and enter the human food chain, creating potential long-term health risks. Chronic exposure to PCBs and dioxins has been linked to endocrine disruption, immune system impairments, reproductive toxicity, and an elevated risk of certain cancers. Unlike water-soluble toxins, these fat-soluble contaminants are not removed by standard cooking methods, meaning that their concentration remains in the portions of fish with the highest fat content. The degree of contamination can vary based on species, habitat, age, and size, with larger, older, and predatory fish often exhibiting higher pollutant levels. To safely maximize the benefits of fatty fish, several strategies can be employed. Trimming visible fat and skin can reduce the amount of contaminants ingested, as these compounds are concentrated in fatty tissue. Rotating fish species is also recommended. For example, alternating between salmon, sardines, and trout can diversify nutrient intake while minimizing the accumulation of any single toxin. Choosing fish from regions known for lower environmental pollution or certified programs that test for PCB and dioxin levels adds another layer of safety. Limiting consumption of high-contaminant species, such as large predatory fish, is especially important for vulnerable populations including pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Public health guidelines generally support the consumption of fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week to obtain the cardiometabolic and neurological benefits, while keeping potential toxin exposure within a safer range. Additionally, the method of preparation can influence both nutrient retention and contaminant exposure. Steaming or baking fish can preserve omega-3 content better than deep frying, which may degrade fatty acids and add unhealthy trans fats. While contaminants remain in the fat regardless of cooking, choosing leaner portions and removing skin before cooking can lower exposure. Pairing fatty fish with antioxidant-rich foods, such as leafy greens, tomatoes, or citrus, may also support the body's detoxification systems and provide complementary nutrients that enhance cardiovascular and immune health. In summary, fatty fish provide an unparalleled combination of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, high-quality protein, and essential micronutrients, making them highly beneficial for bone health, brain function, cardiovascular protection, and immune support. At the same time, awareness of environmental contaminants is crucial. By trimming fat, varying fish species, selecting low-contaminant sources, and limiting high-risk fish, individuals can harness the health-promoting properties of fatty fish while minimizing potential long-term exposure to PCBs and dioxins. This balanced approach allows for regular inclusion of fatty fish in the diet as a practical strategy for optimizing nutrient intake and supporting long-term health without unnecessary risk.